Hey guys, good morning. Today I wanted to talk about training the mind to stay sharp and resilient and at peace. We live in some very interesting times, and sometimes it's not that simple, to stay sharp and resilient and at peace. So I put together 20 affirmations and I wanted to share them with you today. So the first one is I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by choosing mindful responses over emotional reactions. This allows me to navigate life's challenges with clarity, and this is good for my mental health. So, the next one, number 2, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by setting boundaries with negativity and toxic influences. This enables me to protect my energy and focus on what truly matters. And this is good for my mental health. Number 3, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by practicing gratitude even in difficult times. This encourages me to shift my perspective toward abundance, and this is good for my mental health. Number 4, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by detaching from distractions that drain me, like mindless scrolling and doom scrolling. This helps me to reclaim my mental space and to be present, and this is good for my mental health. Number 5, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by prioritizing deep rest over burnout. This forces me to honor my need for recovery, and this is good for my mental health. Number 6, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by focusing on progress rather than perfection. This enables me to release unnecessary pressure and to enjoy the journey, and this is good for my mental health. Number 7, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by challenging my limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering thoughts and beliefs. This allows me to step into my full potential, and this is good for my mental health. Number 8, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by seeking wisdom over outrage in the face of political and social media debates. This helps me to remain level-headed and engaged without being overwhelmed. And this is good for my mental health. Number 9, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace. Next up, we have number 10. I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace, recognizing that I don't need to have an opinion on everything. This encourages me to protect my mental space from unnecessary stress, and this is good for my mental health. Next, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by making time for stillness and solitude. This allows me to reconnect with my true self without external noise, and this is good for my mental health. Number 11, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by refusing to compare my journey to others. This helps me to embrace my own pace and my own purpose, and this is good for my mental health. Number 13, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by consuming uplifting and thought-provoking content. This encourages me to feed my mind with ideas that expand my growth, and this is good for my mental health. Number 14, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by choosing conversations that inspire rather than drain me. This allows me to surround myself with people who elevate my energy, and this is good for my mental health. Number 15, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by keeping my focus on what I can control and releasing what I cannot control. This enables me to experience greater emotional balance, and this is good for my mental health. Number 16, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by laughing often and finding joy in simple things. This helps me to cultivate lightness and ease in my life, and this is good for my mental health. Number 17, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by practicing deep breathing and meditation daily. This encourages me to calm my nervous system and improve my focus, and this is good for my mental health. Number 18, I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by learning to say no without guilt. This allows me to prioritize my well-being without overextending myself, and this is good for my mental health. Next is number 18. I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and focused and at peace by stepping outside and connecting with nature. This enables me to reset my mind and find stillness in the present moment. And this is good for my mental health. This is good for my mental health. What's wrong with me today? Number 20, the last one. I train my mind to stay sharp, resilient, and at peace by choosing self-compassion over self-criticism. This helps me to cultivate a kinder and more supportive inner dialogue, and this is good for my mental health. So that brings me to the end of these affirmations. I hope that you enjoyed them, and you're welcome to watch this video over and over again until you can recite these affirmations without even, looking at the script or the transcript. Thank you for listening. I hope that you will subscribe to the channel if you like the content. I hope that you will share the videos. I hope that you'll give us a thumbs up and even leaving a comment to let us know that you like this type of content. We look forward to speaking with you again soon.